Alright, Glam Fam, so it's time for me to go ahead and do a shampoo and retie on my daughter's Microlocs. So I figured I might as well go ahead and show you guys the process on that. As you can see, those partings are not looking as clean as they once were, but they are due to be retied. So that's what we're here for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her hair prepped for shampooing just by kind of taking it in somewhat large sections, and we're going to braid it off. And that way I can shampoo it in these sections without any issue, and I'll just secure it on the ends with a rubber band really lightly. The tool that I'll be using to tighten up her locks Dan is actually holding now. It is the little yarn needles like this here. They do have locking tools which I use as well, but because she has such small locks and they really have not matured yet, she's only had them for about 4 months now, I don't want to use a standard locking tool in order to get her hair locked back up because it's a little too large to go through her bases, and at the same time her locks are so small that they would slip right out of it. So yeah, let me go ahead and get her braided up, and then I'll get her shampooed and we'll come on back because yeah, this scalp is in need of some moisture and some love. We'll be back.
I wanted to make a point to let you know that you can do this same technique on hair that's tangle prone prior to shampooing it. Of course, you want to make sure it's somewhat detangled first, but it allows you to go through a shampoo without having it knot and mat up, things like that, especially for someone who's tender-headed. Now, I did not film the shampoo on this, and if you need me to do a separate shampoo video, I can, but I wanted you guys to see the prep. And as I'm taking it down, you can kind of see here exactly what that looks like. I just untwist or unbraid it, and then from there, I towel blot that hair. Anytime that you're drying hair in general, you want to towel blot rather than rub. It's much healthier for the hair, doesn't rough up the hair and cause additional frizz, and it also makes it less likely to have issues with breakage, things like that. From there, I pull her hair up and I drop that bottom row, and then I'll get into showing you how to retie.
Alright, so now that we have this hair section off, I'm going to go ahead and begin by kind of pulling out the area that I'm working on. Part lines there look pretty clean, so I don't really have to worry about doing a ton of like re-cleaning up part lines or anything like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my needle and we're going to feed that through, we're going to feed the lock through that needle, just like this. And from there, I'm going to begin locking by taking it through the base. So I'm going to show you from this distance, and I'll show you one more time up close. So I'm going to start on the right side going through, then the bottom, the left side, and then the top. Now for those from older generations, that would be 3, 6, 9, and 12. But I know younger generations don't really do analog clocks like that. So in that instance, you could also do north, east, south, and west and take it on through there. Now I could probably get it through there another 1 or 2 times. So I'm not really interested in trying to get her extremely snug. So I want to make sure she can freely move without any discomfort or pain. So I'm not about trying to get her all the way up to the scalp. I'm more about trying to ensure that we're just retightening to clean things up while still keeping her head of hair nice and full and keeping that hair healthy as well. So let me go ahead and prep my needle here, and then I'll come closer for a little bit of a better vantage point. Okay. So here's the next one. You guys can see just how, hold on a second. You guys can see just how much new growth there is on that lock, right? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take it, go through 3, 6, head down please, thank you, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, and last one, 12. And there you go. So I do her hair at 8 weeks because it literally allows me to do about 2 revolutions like that, and we're able to get all the way through it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. You guys can already see the difference in between how it's looking for here versus this side. So I'll clean it up and then let you guys see the finished look. I figure you don't really want to watch me do every last one of these locks because she's got quite a few, but that way you can see the difference it makes to retie those locks and how fresh and clean they look. All right, Glam Fam, so her hair is finished. I'm gonna have her give a turn so you can kind of see how it's looking. It has been retightened. Hold on just a second. And that way you can kind of see how her grid is looking. She does have fuzz because, again, these are not mature yet, so some of that is normal to kind of see the fuzz on there. So we're not worried about that at all. But they are looking good. From here, if we wanted to, we could take them and we could do a set on them. We can go ahead and braid them to give it like a crinkly look, or roll them on something, or to get some curl. But I don't like to do a lot of that on day one because well, really for that first week or so, just because everything has still been retightened and I don't want to take it and make it a lot tighter. So we're gonna leave it like this, and that way if she does pull it or anything like that, it'll go into a loose low pony. This too, hold on. It would go into a loose low pony rather than pulling tight, so that way nothing is pulling tight around her edges. So of course you can do it to where it's tighter, I just don't recommend it. Zan, how's it feel to you?
I really like it. I think that it looks really cute. Except the worst thing whenever you tie it that tight and you just retightened it is that it pulls on your scalp really hard and it feels like all your hairs are just about to like plop off. So don't do that.
Yeah, exactly why we leave it down. All right, well, all of that being said, we hope that you are having a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.
Now we love you, boo.
Take care, God bless, and stay glam. Bye.